The fundamentals of project management. The 10 knowledge areas. For today we will discuss project communications management. Communication is among the more important factors for success in project management. Communication is the fuel that keeps the project running smoothly. In this knowledge area, project managers focus on making sure that stakeholders are understood in terms of their communications needs. It also involves determining what communication outputs will be exchanged over the course of the project, like status updates, minutes of meetings, and reports on deliverables. Project managers make careful plans to outline who receives which communications, who is responsible to deliver and respond to communication content, and how and when communications will be delivered. These details are summarized in a communications plan, which is created during the planning phase. Communications plans are then executed and monitored over the course of project implementation. This plan is a policy-driven approach to providing stakeholders with information about a project. The plan formally defines who should be given specific information, when that information should be delivered, and what communication channels will be used to deliver the information. An effective communications management plan anticipates what information will need to be communicated to specific audience segments. The plan should also address who has the authority to communicate confidential or sensitive information and how information should be disseminated. It may be through email, websites, printed reports, and/or presentations. Finally, the plan should define what communication channels stakeholders should use to provide feedback and how communication documentation will be archived as part of the project records. A good project communications management plan ensures that you have effective communications throughout the life of your project. Everyone knows that 80% of a project manager's time is spent communicating, therefore, to be an effective project. First, it is the systematic planning, implementing, monitoring, and revision of all the channels of communication within an organization. It also includes the dissemination of new communication directives connected with an organization, network, or communications technology. Aspects of communications management include developing corporate communication strategies, designing internal and external communications directives, and managing the flow of information, including online communication. Control communications ensures that the communications management plan is effective throughout the entire project lifecycle and the information needs of the stakeholders are met. The elements of the project management plan that you will use are communications and stakeholder management plan. Compare the information in those plans with the communications that were actually delivered, as well as the associated work performance data, such as when information was distributed, whom information was delivered to, additional information requests, feedback on the information, timeliness, or medium. Project communications includes status reports, performance reports, forecasts, presentations, updated project documents and project management plan elements, lessons learned, correspondence, minutes, and issue logs. You may use the issue log to identify any problems that need to be communicated. For example, the sponsor or project management office may want to be notified about any issues that have high impacts or would negatively affect key stakeholders. So that concludes project communications management. Stay tuned for the next fundamentals of project management. By Micah and Alvin.
Created using Powtoon.